welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so grateful that you are here today, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel so I can make some more of these contents for you. So today I'm going to be doing my own nails, so you can watch me in real time how I will do an infill on my own nails, utilizing my non-dominant hand as well. So hopefully that will help you as well. And then I wanted to try some pigment ombres, and I want to show you those as well. So we're going to look at using eyeshadow for an ombre effect. So you can go and buy eyeshadows, and you can use make beautiful ombres with just normal eyeshadows. So I hope you're going to enjoy this content, and if you like it, hit that subscription button, like and subscribe, and we'll be giving you more info as we go along. Okay, without further ado, let's get going. All right, so I hope you can see this properly. Let's just get me in focus. So these are my nails, and I've been using a builder gel. These are the builders that I've been using. Quite enjoying these builder gels. So what we're going to do is we're just going to push back all the cuticles. Let me get this out of the way so it's not in our way. And then I'm going to try and focus in for you guys wherever I can. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to use my drill bit just to do the cuticle work. Let's get all those crusty. So this is a builder gel that's on here. And I am loving the nudes. The nudes are just really, really nice. Just get rid of all the dry skin around the cuticle area. This little drill bit is actually very, very nice for cuticle work. So we're just going to go around, and I'm pushing back my cuticles as I'm doing this. And I'm working on 12 RPMs at the moment. So let's just push back all these cuticles. So I am right-handed, so my drill is in the forward motion. If you're left-handed, you would do it in the reverse. Just get all those crusties away. It's also important to get the side walls. Just pushing those cuticles back gently. Okay, now I'm going to reverse to the other hand. So I just utilize my drill slightly differently in the way that I'm holding it. Sorry, I have to lean it on the base when I do my own. I do also a lot of hand filing when I do my own nails, just so that you've got more control. Let's just get all these cuticles away. So I was working with pigment powders, and testing if eyeshadows work. And they do work, guys. Eyeshadows work beautifully with ombres. It's a very subtle look, but it works really well. Obviously, the more pigment it is, the better it will look. But eyeshadows do work if you want a subtle ombre, and that's what I have picked up, which is pretty cool because you can save yourself a lot of money by just buying some eyeshadows, you know, in your local chemist or pharmacy or whatever, and you use those for ombres, which is quite nice. So now I'm just changing my drill bit to a smaller arbit band. Let me just push that in. It's just two in. Let me just take that out a little bit. So now I'm working on 20 RPMs, and I'm just going to clean up that whole cuticle area. Taking it down the whole nail as well, because remember we are putting more product on, so we need to debulk that nail as well. So I'm just doing a full, so I'm not going to be debulking too much. We must remember that I don't believe in soaking off and putting on. So we're just going to be doing a full. Making sure I'm going over the whole nail. Right, let's do the next one. Going around the cuticle area, down the nail. I just want to pause here. So I'm going to finish up just now with all my prep work, but I thought I'd just show you how I work my less dominant hand on my other hand. So I'm just going around the cuticle area, and then I'm holding my drill sort of at a sideways angle. Like that. So this is my less dominant hand. Just make sure our cuticles are nice. So this is how I would do. So just run it straight down. This is what I do for me when I'm utilizing my less dominant hand, and then I would kind of go over it with a hand file just to make sure, you know, because you are using your less dominant hand. Makes such a noise. Right. So you see, it's not so easy when you're right-handed to use your e-file, because you could use the wrong pressure. You can see as we're going along. I'm just making sure I get those corners. Okay, now we're going to do the thumb. See, I held it there too long. So you've got to be quite careful. And I probably will go over it with a normal hand file. So that was my less dominant hand. Okay, so I'm going to finish up the prep and then I'll come back to you guys. Right, so I see we've got a little bit of a glare here. Let me just take that away. Right, is that better? No, there's still a glare. There we go. Is that better? Okay, so we have prepped the nails and I'm just going to wipe dust off the dust off my nails, and we're going to give it a wipe with the isopropyl alcohol. So we're just going to wipe that. I just want to see something that the light's going to be better. No, too much. Okay, sorry, we're right near a window, so I just want to make sure that you can see. Right, and the dust here is unbelievable. Okay, so now we have pushed back all the cuticles. I have buffed over my nails with a normal file, and we are now going to apply my I'm going to use a sticky bond. So we're going to apply the sticky bond. Let me just turn this over. Okay, so we're going to apply sticky bond to all my nails. Just on the cuticle area. I'm going to do my left hand. So we have got sticky bond. So this would be your primer that you apply to all your nails. And then I'm going to use this builder base. And this is called Pink candy apples. So I'm going to apply that. I must just get my lamp up closer. It's just like, it's a more pinky color to what I've currently got on. As you can see, it's quite a thick consistency. So I want to wipe my brush on the one end. Don't know if you guys can see this. Let me zoom in for you guys. Plus, plus, now we're going further away. Plus, let's see, okay. So now I'm taking my builder out of the bottle, and we're going to use a thin layer over the whole nail. So I am going to rub in and I'm just going to take it down the whole nail. As you can see there, then I'm going to pick up another bead and I'm going to this time work it into that cuticle area without flooding the cuticle. Let's just get it in there. Stop there for a while, then pick the bead up, stop there again. So I'm pillowing the bead up to the cuticle area. And then I'm going to wipe the excess down. Let's just clean up our smile line. Whoops. Let's just take another coat. This cuticle's not so good. So I'm just pillowing it into the actual cuticle area. And then I'm going to feather that down. This does self-level. So you'll see it start self-leveling. I just want to clean up here. You can use a liner brush as well, if you want to just get closer to your cuticles itself. So we can do that. Take it down the sides. I see there's still a glare on here. Guys, I just want to, let's rather do it like that. Okay, is that better? Yeah. So now I'm just going to take this little liner brush and I'm just going to work these cuticles using the existing gel that's on the nail. Let's just get some more. So then if you can see, yeah. just clean up here. Make sure my sides are straight. I want another little bead here. Let's just clean up. And we shall put that in the UV lamp. Let that just settle a bit. Let's put that in the UV lamp. Just putting it in the UV lamp. It's hard to film this, guys. It's not so easy. Okay. I'm going to pause it while it cures. If I can get the mouse there. Right, so that's been cured. Let's move on to our next four fingers. So I'm pushing the bead up to the cuticle, sort of pulsating it there, hold it there, and then bring the bead down. So I'm going to work one finger at a time, picking up my second bead. Wiping off the excess. Right, the next one. Pick up my bead. Sort of make sure I get enough on there to pillow into the cuticle area. So I'm kind of holding it there. Take that bead from side to side. Trying to get as close as I can to the cuticle area. And then I'm going to brush the excess down. Wipe the excess off. Try getting to those sides. Right, let's do the next one. So I'm pillowing it up to the cuticle area. Hold it there for a second. Bring it down. So while I'm working on the one finger, the others are already sort of self-leveling more. Let me try get this side. So we'll let that self level a bit. And then I'm going to go into the pinky area. I'm going to have to clean up this one. Let me just clean that up. Let me just check this side. Sorry guys, I was out of focus. Let me just take the excess off. I've got too much on the pinky. We need that to just self-level a little bit more. It just takes a bit of time. I find this product to self-level. Let me just clean that up. Just cleaning up. And then I want to take a smaller brush. So I haven't cured them yet. They're still sort of self-leveling, doing their thing. So I just want to clean up all those little imperfections around the cuticle area. So because it's colder today, the gel is a lot thicker than it normally is. So I've got a little bit more time to play with it. Let's see this one. Just bringing the gel down a bit. I'm going to turn it upside down. So we've just filled, I don't know if you can see, where is autofocus? So we've just filled those. And we'll come back and I'll cure that in the lamp. Right, so that's been cured. I'm going to do another layer. Because it's thick, I want to turn it on the side just to make sure that the sides aren't thick. And we are pillowing this down. I don't know what I've got in there. There's something there. Just a little hair. I'm going to turn the nail to the side. I'm just looking where it's self-leveling. Now I'll take my little brush. Just make sure it's nice and smooth along the sides. Oops. I kind of feel that I need a little bit more here. So I'm just going to add a little bit. And I'm going to take my stripy brush. Right, now we'll just clean up. And I'm going to put that in the lamp. Okay, so let's do our second coat of our builder. Okay, so a little trick that I learned is you pillow it up to the cuticle area, like I'm doing now, right? So I'm taking it from side to side, I'm stopping, all right? I'm taking it from side to side, stopping, okay? And if I want to get closer to that cuticle, I slightly lift my brush up at a 45-degree angle. That was just too much showing you. And then brush it down. I'll just clean that up. That went too close. But the beauty of gel is that you can just tidy it up. So now I just want to make sure my free edge is smoother. And my side walls. You see how gel follows gel? Because I made that one mistake of going just too close to the cuticle, the next layer is actually just following it. So it's important to No, the gel follows gel. So now I want to just clean up again. And I want to take my stripy brush just to even it out a little bit more. Let that just soft level. Next layer. I'm going to take it again up to that cuticle. We're going to just pillow it there, hold it there for a while. Take it down. Got a little bit too much gel on my brush. I'm going to take my little stripy brush and I'm going to take my longer stripy brush just want to clean up around the cuticles. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Blowing it up, hold it there, bring it down. This is a very thick gel. I much prefer working with thinner gels, I'm not going to lie. Going to turn it upside down and I'm going to put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. So that's the one hand out of the lamp, and now we will go and work on the left hand, my left hand. I just want to remove the inhibition sticky layer of this one so that I can work with my other hand. So that I could just put a top coat and finish, but I'm going to do a slight buff and we're going to do an ombre. So okay, so let's get going with this one. We've already done our primer on this one. So let's do thumb first, our bigger finger. So I'm going to have more gel on the brush. So now I'm working with my non-dominant hand. I'm pushing it up to the cuticle area. Grab some more of that gel so I can pillow it up. Brush the excess down. Remember, this is going to self-level. I want to just remove the excess. Then I'm going to take my little brush and I'm just going to make sure my side walls are in. So I've trained myself over the years to be kind of ambidextrous by doing my nails all the time. So that's a good thing. So that we can cure. Let's just see, can you see? Let's cure that one and then I'll come back to you. So I'm just going to cure that. Let me just pause while I cure that. If I can get it to pause. Okay. Because now I'm working with my non-dominant hand. Right, so that thumb is cured. Now let's do the next one. I don't know if you can pillow it up. Let me get more into focus here. Wiping off the excess. Right. I'm just going to wipe any excess off the sides because I don't want to change my shape. And we're just going to use a stripy brush. Looking at the side profile. Wait, I want my smaller brush for in the cuticle area. Much harder working on yourself than it is on clients, that's for sure. And the thing is, as nail techs, our hands need to look good all the time. Because, I mean, you're not going to go to a dietitian that's overweight. So you want to make sure that your nail tech, her hands are always looking good. So it's important, and I think as nail techs, we need to do our nails much more often. So I just want to get that pillowed up here. Let's take our stripey brush, our little cuticle brush. I want to put some more gel on my brush. Let's try and get closer without shaking too much. To have control over your left hand when you're a right-handed person, oops, it's not so simple. Right, and then I just want to make sure and that will self-level on its own. Here, let's just clean up, get my side walls in. Obviously use gloves, guys. You don't want to get an allergy when you're touching the gels. Okay, so now I'm going to use the next one. I'm going to hold it there, sort of pulsate it a bit, wipe down the excess, pulsate it a bit there, paint down. Not so easy working with your left hand if you're right-handed. Just bear with me, we will get there. And this is how I kind of do it. Right, let's do the pinky. I should actually try to take some of this thicker builder and not work out of the bottle, try it with a brush. So I should try that as well. If that's maybe easier, I don't know. But maybe that's something I need to experiment with. Right. Let me clean up that nail. Made a little bit of a boo-boo. So in the meantime, the others have started to sort of self-level. As you can see, at least we're not having too much running all over the place. I'm going to turn that upside down and I'm going to go in for a cure. And I'm going to pause here while we're curing. Okay, so now I'm going in on my second coat because I am going to be buffing these. I'm going to cure the thumb. Right, we're back. Next one here. Next one. The most important thing is that we want to get the product as evenly distributed as possible. Oopsie. We didn't need that to happen. Luckily, we can just wipe it, feather it with our stripey brush. Right, and I'm going to now see, one could do those circular motions and then take it down as well. But I just find, using my own left and right hand, it's not always that easy. Anyway, this is how I do them. Right, and now the pinky. And then we're going to give it a light buff. And then we're going and just get my shapes back. And then we will do the ombre using eyeshadow. Stripey brush. I'm going to turn the hand upside down for a while. And then we are going to cure that. Okay. Right, so we're back. We have filled all of these. And now I'm going to just crisp my shape again. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to buff lightly. Don't know if you can see. Lightly, I'm using a 240 grit. Just to make sure that everything is level. I want to take my little drill bit and just smooth it out around the cuticles. Like so. Let's just do all of them. It's important to have the cuticles flush. So I'm going to finish up with my dominant hand on this. So I'll just finish doing this thumb, and then I'm going to show you one more, and then we're going to finish this hand, and then I'll show you two on the other hand. So what I'm doing is I am making sure the product is even all the way around, even down the barrel. Don't know if you can see down the barrel, we need to make sure. And then what I like to do is I like to use a softer buffer and just buff over any okay, so just a light buffer. I'm loving this color. I think this is a lovely nude, and that was called Pink Candy Apples by the Sweet Dream collection. So I'm just going to buff that away. Right, and we're going to move on to the next one. I'm going down around the side walls, down the middle, so I'm going to finish up all my filing, and then I'll come back to you guys. Right, so we're back. I have buffed all the nails, and I'm going to show you this palette I just bought from a local supplier. This is just nail polish, eyeshadow, eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to use a little brush, and I think with this pink on my nail, we're going to go sort of more maroon. So let's just rub the maroon into the tips. And we're creating our ombre with eyeshadow. So I'm just going to do this to all of them. Let me move that a bit out the way. So we're just using the maroon. The glitters don't work as well as, you know, normal glitters. So the eyeshadow glitters don't work as well. I find they don't work as well as the... Let's just get this a little bit out of the way. As you can see, just with eyeshadow, we are creating our ombre. Easy ombre, quick and easy. And we just do that to all the nails. Blend it in. So go and get some nice eyeshadow kits and put them into your nail art kits. Sorry, I had a call. So what I'm going to do, just to give it more definition, I'm taking a little bit of dark and I'm just going to do it on the actual tips itself, just to give it a little bit of depth. And you could coat this with matte or with a gloss, depends on what you want to do. So let me just dust this off, the excess. And that is with eyeshadows, guys. So tell me what you think with the eyeshadow ombre. And then I'm going to just put a top coat on and show the final reveal. Let me just pause it. So we finally are finished. These are the ombre done with eyeshadow, and my fill that I did with a pink base builder gel. I put some oil in there just to make them look nice and shiny. This is the palette that we used, and I used the dark maroon. And this is the ombre look. Let me know what you think. Let's give you a little pose. Let me know what you think about that, and go and try using eyeshadows for your ombre. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.